Welcome to Built on the Rock Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Kiri, and I live in the Texas Hill Country. I'm a single woman homesteading, and today it's a very foggy morning. Extremely foggy. We're under a fog advisory. For those who have been watching me for a while, thank you for coming back. Last year, in the past years, I've had a problem, a major problem with bitterweed. That plant right there with the yellow flowers, that's bitterweed. In fact, pretty much all the green you see around here, majority of it is bitterweed, but it produces those yellow flowers. And I hate bitterweed. Number one, it has this oily substance to it. It feels oily. It's disgusting. And it stinks. The plant really stinks. And it's toxic. Nobody will eat it. I have chickens. I've got ducks. I've got geese. I've got goats. I've got rabbits. Nobody will touch the stuff. They completely ignore it. And so since they won't eat it, it grows unchecked. Getting rid of it, everybody I talked to said you got to use toxic chemicals. I don't use pesticides. I don't use herbicides. I try to do everything as organic as possible. I've had a lot of it growing in this region. Ow! Bad rooster! Bad rooster! I just got attacked by that rooster. That's never happened to me before. I got nice roosters. But this one, for some bizarre reason, decided to attack my leg. That's not going to be going too good for you. I don't put up with that garbage. But back to what I was showing. In years past, this whole area back here has just been covered in bitterweed. And in fact, you can go over here and all this greenery over here. I wonder if it's because I'm carrying this. No, leave this alone. It's empty. But all that greenery on the other side of the fence, that's all bitterweed. Well, last year, in years past, I've tried several things to get rid of the bitterweed. I've taken a pear burner and literally tried singeing it. And you know what, folks? Bitterweed won't burn. If it's green and still in the ground, it will not burn. And so I literally tried putting brush on top of the bitterweed and burning the brush. Now that did singe, kill off the live bitterweed, but it just grew back. It didn't kill it off completely. I have found if I pull up all the plants and leave it for a couple days in the burn barrel and then burn it, that works. But it's a lot of work. And it still spreads. It still grows back. We hear you. Yes, we hear you. So, last year I tried something new. Since this is a fenced area, it's not that big either. If the wind blows, it can't blow the leaves very far away. So I dumped this whole area. I just covered. Quit that! What is wrong with you? Leave me alone. Jeez. I'm going to see if I put this down here. If Mr. Jerk leaves me alone. But what I started doing was just dumping leaves. I covered this whole area in leaves. And eventually I started gathering up the leaves and putting them in a big box. One of those boxes the stores sell watermelon and pumpkins and stuff. I tried that. And they eventually ate the box. When I put animals in here, the box and all the leaves got consumed and composted. But having covered this area in leaves, I noticed something. This spring, summer, fall, there's been no bitterweed back here. So that has helped to suppress the bitterweed. Now, I don't have leaves from my own property. I have a few oak trees you can see Away from this spot, I have only a couple more oak trees. Mostly I have cedar, mountain cedar trees, which are juniper and they have needles. They say green year round. They do not drop leaves. But in town, I rake leaves up. In fact, I got 7 bags of leaves yesterday. It's Monday. What is it, December 5th or 6th? It's Monday. It's the first Monday of December, 2022. After church, I raked up 7 bags of leaves at the senior center. They're in my truck. I'm going to take those bags and I'm just going to dump them all over here, hoping for, number one, there's food in there. There's some green stuff in there. There's brown stuff. There's dead stuff. There's probably some bugs. I know there's acorns. They're burr acorns. Those suckers are huge. But there is food in those leaves. So I'm just going to dump them all over this field, all 7 bags. And I'm going to let the chickens go through it, scratch it all up, have eat what they want, compost it. And hopefully it will help keep the bitterweed from spreading in here. Now I've got lots more months of raking leaves, so future bags I can compost them in other spots and do other things with them. So that's what I'm about to do. Let's go do it.